Today we're going to be working on boat stabilizers. When we did stabilizers like this on the other side of this boat, we filled it with foam from the ends and from these holes right here. And I told y'all we was going to do something different on this side right here. I just wanted to try something different. This is what I used on a different boat, what we're going to be doing today. And so what we're going to be doing is using this foam you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot. Obviously that one came from Lowe's. We're going to cut some strips. It's going to take 3.5 on one side, 3.5 on the other side, and then I think it's going to take 3 pieces of 4-inch in between. Should fill that up. This thing's going to float. Y'all, reached in my pocket to get my Sharpie, and I found this in there. I had it in there this morning. That is a swamp spider. This is a junior. I hadn't used it yet, but I think it makes 3 different sizes of them. Swamp spider by Georgia Boy Lures. I went to the river this morning and I casted out swim baits, I casted out chatterbait, I casted out whopper plopper, beetle spin, and the water was muddy. They wasn't nothing really biting. But that right there, that's the only thing that got bit this morning. And I got 6 brim, but that was better than getting smoked. But y'all go check out Georgia Boy Lures. Check out Georgia Boy Outdoor channel over there. He tears up some red breasts with these things right here. He makes other kind of lures too, but I just wanted to give him a shout out because that ain't no joke right here. All right, so I'm finna get 3.5 right here. I'm gonna get 3.5 right here. I'm gonna do that twice, so I have 2 of them 3.5s, and then I'm gonna get 2 of them at 4 inches. Now I'm gonna do 3 of them at 4 inches. I think that's what it'll take to fill this up right here. I'll get on that and get back with you. Y'all, this method's a whole lot faster than that spray foam method was. Y'all don't mind my shop. I had a Boston whaler in here for 2 or 3 months, and it took up most of the shop, and there wasn't no sense in trying to clean up. I'm gonna clean it up after I get through with this, and then it's gonna be clean for about 2 to 3 days, and it's gonna look probably worse than this again. That's that ADHD for you. Anyway, that other end down there, I stuck it in and put it up flush. Now I'm just going to meet it with this right here, and I'm actually going to be able to get everything I need out of these 2 pieces, I hope. It did not take 5 pieces like I hoped it would. It's only going to accept 4, but It is what it is. We're gonna see which one works better anyway. All right. That's something else you do with ADHD. I spend about half of my time looking for something I just had a few minutes ago. It's a pain. But there again, it is what it is. All right, that's them 3.5s. This is the 4. And try to work that in there. Not sure how that 3.5 didn't want to go. Let's see, can we got another 4 and another 3.5 in there? There's a fold. Now 3.5 will mow again. There we go. I sure wish it would have took one more piece to give it that much more buoyancy on the side, but I don't see it happening. I'll show you what I mean, jelly bean. See, you just ain't got enough room, and you can't make enough room right there to make that, to force it to go through there and make that bend. It ain't gonna do it. So this is how much foam we got to work with on this side. Now the other side is full up of foam, full up of this foam, spray foam. But something tells me, and I may be wrong, but I just got a suspicion that this foam right here will have more buoyancy than that foam over there. I don't know. If y'all think differently, hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think. I guess we'll find out shortly. Now before I go taking the time to cap these ends off, I think we're gonna take it on back to the pond, go ahead and test this out. It ain't gonna slide out of there, and just see if it's got any buoyancy to it. Or see if it's got as much as the other side or more. If it's where we can just leave this on here, or whatever we got to do. Whenever I do go to cap it off, I'm probably just gonna take and cut this down 4 inches, cut it off, then probably cut it in half, and then that one can slide on there, cap this end off. One can cap that other side over there off where the spray foam is, and then we'll do whatever we got to do down there on the 45 end. Y'all like that fancy paddle, don't you? I knew you would. Let's see. This thing doing any good. Seems to be doing pretty good to me. It's as good as the other side, as far as I can tell. I'm standing with my toes on the edge of the boat, trying not to wet my hat. I mean, pretty good, pretty good. Not fall in, pretty good. There's the toes on the edge of the boat on that side. Is it just me? Or is this side going down further? That water coming up over them downspouts. Let's see over here again. All right. It's coming up over it on this side too. But I feel like I'm having to do more to get it there. I don't know. Both sides work. Are they as good as the ones on my other boat? No. But they are bigger. The other boat I put bigger stabilizers on. And that boat was a lot less stable than this one. Now I want to show y'all that swamp spider. This right here is the original size swamp spider. That what you see on the bottom right here on the hook is just a piece of a worm to give it some weight. And I just want to see if a brim or something about this thing where I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a little bitty one. A little bitty bass. Look at there. There you go. He's all right. today is the first time I've been fishing in a minute. Here's your little bass on the swamp spider. He's a little bit bigger than that in the woods, I'd say. He's probably 10 inches or so. Thank you, sir. Bass on the spot. I want to see one of them big titty brim on here, though. That's what I'm after. What is this one? Another bass. Oh, that's a brim. Got some clear water. It ain't a titty brim, but it's a brim. That's about the size I was catching that river today. I did catch one pretty good size one. But hey, that's fun right there. Especially on that little ultralight rod I was using this morning. Come on back and see us. Yeah, it was fun on that little ultralight for sure. George, I got you that time, didn't I? I had to change my way of doing things here. That's a pretty decent one right here, y'all. That's a pretty darn decent one right there. Look at the color on it. That's why I hang around or risk getting in trouble right there. I'll be ashamed of myself for not fishing no more than I've been doing. I really should. Watch out now. I know you're mad, but I'm just going to show you what you can. Alright, then have it your way. It's a pretty one, ain't it? Thanks for the bite. That's something like what I was wanting to show y'all right here. Big boy. I got you, boy. Look at there. He ain't quite as big as that other one was, but he's pretty good size. I'm afraid he took it and swallowed it too good. That ain't good, that ain't good. I may be through, y'all. That might be the last one for today. Look up there. Didn't even hurt him. That's what I'm talking about. See ya. I see you watching the ball. Oh, you're eyeballing it. Yo, I have seriously got to go. I've got a lot to do. Don't get it. Oh, no, don't take it and keep it. See you over there with it, boy. He straight swam off with my dog on the swamp spider. You know, they say after you catch so many fish on a lure, you're supposed to retie your line. That's why. I'm gonna hit you up, Craig. Gotta place another order.